What's up guys, so Geek Shark here, and today we'll be having a quick guide on Paladin tank. Okay, so first of all, we'll be having 5 elements or 5 categories dito sa quick guide natin or sa guide natin. So first one, let's talk about the stats. Second one, the skills. Third one, the equipments. Fourth one, the cards. And the fifth one, the last one, is the runes. Okay, and pag-usapan din natin dito yung mga other stuffs na kailangan natin for tanking. Okay, so let's proceed with our first category na stats. So we all know Paladin would depend, or tank will depend on its vitality or vit. Okay, so obviously we need to max out vitality because we all know that it increases our max HP, defense, and HP regen. Okay, and then the next one, for me, I would max out intelligence or int because we need it for tanking magic attack type bosses or MVPs and monsters. So that's why after maxing out vitality, nag-focus na ako sa int or intelligence. Okay, so that's it. Hindi naman natin kailangan dito ng dex, agi, or strength, or even luck kasi magtatank lang naman tayo. So ito lang yung ginamit kong nilagyan kong stats for my tank paladin. Okay, so let's proceed with our second category, which is the skills. So for swordsman, I have put some points to bash. So 5 lang sa bash, 5 lang sa magnum break, and then 10 sa taunt, important ang taunt, and then 10 for endure, and then 10 for increase HP regen. Okay, so again, 5 for bash, 5 for magnum break, 10 for taunt, 10 for endure, and then 10 for increase HP regen. Okay, so that's for swordsman. So how about for crusader? So for crusader, naglagay ako ng heal kasi tulong na din to sa high priest namin for healing. Kasi pag hindi niya kinakaya yung heal, since ang rami ng HP natin, grabe yung HP pool ng paladin. So might as well tulungan natin sila mag-heal. So naglagay ako ng 10 heal, of course 10 auto guard, this is important, and then 5 devotion, and then 1 for cavalry combat, 10 for divine protection. And then, yung last 4, nilagay ko na lang siya sa shield charge. For me, pag may mga mobs kasi, ginagamit ko siya para ma-stun yung ibang monsters. So, for me, ito na lang yung nilagay ko. Pero it's up to you. You can max out cavalry combat. Di naman kasi natin kailangan ng spear quicken or shield chain kasi hindi naman natin mamamax yan. So, for me, okay na sa akin yung shield charge. Okay? So that's for crusader. Let's proceed with paladin. So for paladin naman, naglagay ako I max out bliss kasi we all know that bliss may additional yan sa vitality plus healing received by 5% pag na max out. And then faith for additional max HP. So permanently gains 2000 max HP and then takes 50% less holy damage. So pag nag-angeling kayo, helpful to or kailangan to. Okay, and then I max out also reflex shield. Okay, and then 5 for defending aura for long range type or range type monsters or MVPs, and then 10 for providence. So we all know that it's decreases demon damage by 300%. So ginagamit ko to for doppel, buffo, and then if buffo is included sa demon. So, yun. I use Providence with that. So, natapos ko na kasi yung job breakthrough ko and I have 10 points left for my job breakthrough. Currently, nasa 50 out of 55 na ako. So, i-distribute ko na lang siya dito sa Divine Protection. I will balance out the distribution ng points left ko. So, pag nilagyan natin to, we'll be having elemental reduction sa Poison, Dark, and Undead by 1%. Pag additional plus 1. So, lagyan natin ng 5 for 5% na elemental reduction sa Poison, Dark, and Undead. And then for yung last 5 dito sa increase, i-max out ko na tong increase HP regen. So, yun. That's it for the skills. So, after skills, let's proceed with the equipments. Ito kasi hindi naman, there's no secret with the equipments. Okay? Walang sikreto, walang halong sikreto dito kasi lahat tayo, ito yung path na dadaanan natin. Okay? Or dun tayo papunta. Pero we also have some alternatives sa equipments, lalo na sa set. But for me, sa experience ko lang, mas effective yung ginagamit ko sa ngayon. Okay? So let's start with our shield. This is my go-to shield at the meantime. So I'm using my static shield. So it's an elemental damage reduction. So minus 25%. Malaking tulong siya lalo na kung elemental MVP or mobs or monster yung kakalabanin natin. So as an alternative to that, I'm using my Imperial Guard. Kahit basag siya, helpful pa rin to. So damage reduction plus 10% and then critical resistance plus 15. So papalit-palit lang to. Pag magic type, I go with static shield. Pag physical naman, I go with Imperial Guard. For orc hero, ito ginagamit ko or Atroz. So yan. And next up, I'm using Goibness set. Okay? So Goibness armor, nag-Goibness set ako. Why did I choose Goibness set instead of Legionnaire? I don't know the exact name of the other set ng sa Paladin, sa tank items. But for me, nag-Goibness set ako because of the set effect. So maganda kung makompleto mo yung Goibness armor because of this set effect, 4-piece effect. So vitality plus 5, max HP plus 15%, and then max SP plus 5%, poison, holy dark, ghost damage taken minus 15%. So ang ganda ng set effect niya. So for me, ito yung ginamit ko, Goibness set. So later I will discuss the cards. So yan. Hindi na ako nag-upgrade ng level 3 or level 4 5 kasi inabol ko lang talaga yung vitality na bonus. So for my garment, I have Goibness folder. And then shoes, ito pinag-ipunan ko talaga yung for my greaves na maging slotted yung shoes ko. So yan, magical defense din siya. And then vitality necklace, so hindi ko pa na ma-max out yung upgrade. And then why Saint necklace? Kasi mataas yung binibigay niyang bonus for vitality. And for my weapon, I have a Cardo na upgraded to level 3. Okay? So I don't have yet enough Seni for this. So vitality plus 3 and then upgraded na siya. So bali plus 9. So, again, wala pa akong Zenny for Green Steel Pike. So yan. Cards later on. And then of course, Goibness helm. Nilagay ko dyan. Yan, mamaya. And then, ito nakuha ko sa Christmas gacha last month. Okay? Kasi ang ganda niya, saktong nakuha ko siya. I didn't spend much dito. Siguro mga 2 rolls lang. Isang costume, this one, and then ito, agad nakuha ko. So, I'm glad na nakuha ko agad siya kasi ito lang naman talaga yung kailangan ko ng mga tank sa last gacha. Yeah, last gacha. So, Christmas reindeer costume, it's max HP plus 3% and death plus 4%. I can't find a good alternative to this. If meron kayong alam, please comment it below. So, yun. And another thing, ito. Death plus 5, vitality plus 2, and then demi-human damage reduction. Spike scarf. I don't know if this still snapping, kailangan pa natin mag-snapping or snapping period pa rin siya. Pero matagal ko itong nakuha. Siguro mga 2 weeks ako ng snapping just to get Spike Scarf. Wala rin akong alam na alternative for this. So, for me, ito muna yung ginagamit ko for mouth. And then ito, nakuha ko din yung Frost Missile Todo sa 21 gacha. I don't know the right term, kung gacha pa rin ba yung term yun. So, all attributes plus 5, all stats plus 5, and then max HP plus 5%. So, malaking tulong siya sa tank. And then, sa tail naman, I've used Wind Perch Drake kasi wala akong alam din na alternative for this na may HP and Def. So, ito, ginagamit ko to for shield boomerang. So, may damage, additional damage kasi sa shield boomerang. But for tanking, wala siya masyadong tulong sa akin for tanking. Kasi I don't know yet an alternative for this item. Okay? So, let's wait. Sana sa gacha meron na tayong makuha ang tail na for tanking, no? Alam ko yung flea, yung parang foxtail yata yun. Good for flea. Pero, di naman ako nag-agi. So, currently, okay naman muna siguro itong wind perch dire. Okay? So, we're done with the equipments now. Let's proceed with the cards. So, for Cardo, ginamit ko sa Cardo, Meta Ant Egg card. So, additional 5% sa HP. So, yun yung habol natin. Lumaki yung max HP pool natin. So, Meta Ant card. Next project ko, nag-iipon pa ako. So, sana malagyan na to ng another socket. So, mga 3M yata gagastusin. Plus, the Meta Ant and Egg card na nasa 2M yata or less. So, yun. So, additional 5% na naman yun. For headgear naman, nilagay ko Marduk card. Ayoko na kasi mag-invest for Pansea or Panacea. So, I bought Marduk card to avoid silence effect. So, very helpful. Tipid ka na. Kesa bumili ka nung Panacea na yun or Pankea na yun. So, Marduk card. And then, for Guardness Armor, Peko Peko Egg card. I've used Peko Peko card. I'm sorry. Peko Peko card lang. So, max HP plus 10%. Okay? And then, for shoes or foot gear, Ferrous card. Vitality plus 2, max HP plus 10%. So, ayan. Mura na yan. Nagmumura na siya. Nagmumura. I mean, mura na ulit siya kasi dati 1.4M siya nung Pasko. So, ngayon yata nasa roughly 1.1 yata, 1.2. So, for me, mag-invest din kayo dito. So, yun. For accessories, I can only think one card na pwede sa accessory natin. Yun yung libreng card na makukuha natin this January. Yun yung exclusive premium card na may, if I'm not mistaken, yung may plus 2 attributes to all stats plus 2. So, vitality plus 2 din yun. So, why not, di ba? So, yan. Aside from this, I have also here a set of elemental armor. Like for example, itong Typhoon armor na ginagamit ko pag tanking kay Auduk Alvaron. Sobrang laking tulong nito. Okay? Pag elemental armor. Sobrang laking tulong. Ki Kobold Leader ginagamit din to. And then for fire, yun, pag kila Edga, yun. And then sa earth, pag earth type naman, so yun yung alternative kong ginagamit dito. Okay? So we're done with our equips. So, ngayon, let's talk about So ngayon, let's talk about runes or Acer Monument, okay? So for runes, ito kasi, this is a trial and error for me, okay? Again, this is my opinion only, okay? Para kasi sa akin, if you have 100 plus gold medal, for me, if you have the 100 plus gold medal, might as well you have to try dying recovery and getting the skill tension relax, okay? This is a big help for Endless Tower and a big help for your HP or High Priest para matulungan din sila to cope up with your healing, okay? As far as I have remembered sa experience ko ng dying recovery, yung may less than 15% na ako ng HP, yung healing, kulang kasi dito yung details na nilagay, or description, pero ang napansin ko, halos plus 50% sa heal nila nung High Priest namin, yung nare-receive ko. So, kung dati nasa 5k lang yung heal nila sa akin, pumapatak sila ng halos 8k to 10k yun. So, yun yung na-experience ko. So, hopefully, meron sa akin mag-correct ng tamang description nito. I cannot find somewhere na mayroon full description ng dying recovery. For tension relax naman, based sa description, so, it eases intense muscles for a short period of time. So, increases or increasing HP regen by 100% for 10 seconds. So, again, very helpful din. Lalo na pag na-upgrade mo siya ng level 2 or even level 3. So, yun. For me, opinion ko lang, paglaruan nyo yung runes ng Paladin kasi marami tayo pwede ditong gawing build. Meron din ditong runes for magical defense. I don't know, somewhere here, meron dyan magical defense plus 2%. So, pag less than 100 naman yung gold medal mo, for me, kuha kayo ng death runes. Yung death plus 2%, HP plus 2%. Taunt rune is also important. Yung taunt rune. Ito, this is also important. Kuha kayo niyan. So, attack punishment of taunt dealt by enemy. So, minus 5% yun. So, it's very helpful. Marami tayong taunt runes na pwedeng lagyan dito. So, if you have less than 100 gold medals, para sa akin yun na muna, dun muna kayo mag-focus. Sa def, sa taunt, sa healing percentage, yun, para matulungan natin yung high priest natin. Alam ko meron yan dito. Yan, eto. Healing done by heal plus 2%. So, tulong to sa priest natin. I guess marami to nito dito. Ito. So, dito pa lang sa side na to, I guess it's 6% na agad. And may taunt, another taunt rune. Yun, healing power, so 8%. Malaking tulong na din yun. So, kung mag 10% yan, kung 5k heal niya, so another 500. So, it's a big help, di ba? So, that's it for runes. Again, for me, mas okay paglaruan nyo. But, sa experience ko, if you have a lower rune or low number of gold medals, go for HP percentages, def percentages, taunt, healing increase percentages. But if you have 100 and plus gold medal, nag-i-invest talaga kayo sa gold medal, go for itong tension relax na skill, and then dying recovery, and then may crit resistance pa dito, or crit def plus 2%. So for me, ito muna sa ngayon. Ito muna yung masasuggest ko sa ngayon. Okay? So after runes, ano ba yung mga iba pang kailangan for tanking? Para sa akin ito, Vitality Meal B or A. Kung anong kaya ng senin niyo, bili kayo niyan. So Vitality plus 10, H plus 1,000. So last for 30 minutes. Good for itira na yan hanggang 90. So kung Vitality Meal A naman, plus Vitality plus 5 lang yun. Pero malaking tulong. Okay? And then, wala akong sa ngayon nung yung Int Meal B and A for magical defense din yun. Additional SP din yun pa nag-heal tayo ng sarili natin. And then yun. What else? Of course, honey. Kailangan natin ng honey. Kung wala kayong pambili, go for white pots muna. Though, magastos masyado yun. And then, what else? Yun. For now, yun lang. So, hopefully, this guide helps you out sa pag-build nyo ng Paladin. If may tanong pa kayo, just comment it down below. Pag may negative feedback, it's fine with me. I accept that wholeheartedly. So, yun. So, for now, that's it. Okay? Good luck with your Paladin. And I hope this guide helps you a lot. Okay? Bye!